Hello there. There we go. And well, I really should fucking like wear these like. Ow! I hit my teeth on my own chains. This is not going well. This to begin with. Let's just get this rolling. Okay, there we go. Maybe if you're watching this in the edit, Jim, from the future, please make sure that does not go in the final cut. I don't want people thinking I'm not good at this. Thank you. Anyway, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to our second installment of Album Assault, and for another Rage video throughout this prestigious RageCon 3. Where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, like I promised you, we are riding the lightning, ladies and gentlemen. We are on to probably, with the exception to maybe Fade to Black, perhaps one of the most well-known songs that, well, certainly on this album. I do think that maybe with like, Master of Puppets and Orion and Enter Sandman, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the classic, the Big Dick. This is one of the songs that a lot of people will come back to. It's. I mean, what else can you say about it? It's on my back. It's literally where my back. It's inside my back as well. It's the most striking image that Metallica has certainly done, at least to this date, but probably one of the most iconic of them all. It is. What else could you expect? It's a song about a guy being sent to the electric chair. And something that is a little bit apparent throughout a lot of Ride the Lightning is that death it's a part of this album, absolutely. Like, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Fade to Black. I don't know whether or not Creeping Death and Trapped Under Ice are the same sort of thing, but it's easily present in Fight Fire with Fire, about a song about an arms race, a nuclear arms race, I should say. And Ride the Lightning is probably got one of the best friggin' solos of them all. It's because if you do remember, they did try and make a music video out of this. They pulled live footage from a very early Metallica performance, and then they skewed it in with footage from some movie about a guy who's getting sent to the electric chair. It is as fitting, and it gets the point across almost instantaneously because of not only how well it's synced, but also it's just, what else could you expect? And the only other thing I kind of like want to say just before we get into this, you know, I remember the song Hallowed Be Thy Name from Iron Maiden very, very well, because I covered the 40th anniversary of Number of the Beast earlier this year. And I would not surprise me if the new wave of British metal suddenly struck the Pacific Ocean, specifically Californian shores, because I honestly think this, if it wasn't for Hallowed Be Thy Name, we would not have Ride the Lightning. But that's only my interpretation, that's only my spin on things. But let me know what you guys think, because it's got to have come from somewhere. I'm absolutely convinced of that, but... Oh, hang on a minute. The title was taken from Stephen King's The Stand. Somehow, I think that's the only. I know there's probably more examples of like that. I mean, I know Metallica are very, very well known for pulling a lot of titles from famous novels. For Whom the Bell Tolls was the Ernest Hemingway one. I think there's Call of Cthulhu is H.P. Lovecraft. I think we've stalled long enough. I think you guys know what you want to get into, so let's do that, as they say, and that will certainly be that. So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. I've got to freaking learn how to get this camera just right. There we go. So, Ride the Lightning in 3. It's still not right. I need to have it like tilt forward, so like there we go. Ride the Lightning in 3, 2, 1, and... fact, you know what? I'm gonna turn this one up. It deserves that. Now it's time to die. Burning in my brain, I can feel the flame. Chilling cold as I run back home. And right here, this is where it gets going. Someone help me, please God help me. They're trying to take it all away. I don't want to And it's right here. Here it comes. Someone help me. Oh, please God help me. My eyes, now it's time to die. Burning in my brain, I can feel the flame. God damn it! I think I must have like broke a tooth or something from like biting them so hard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Ride the Lightning. That is easy. You know what? When I come to do like a whole evaluation about what like the best to worst Metallica songs, this is easily gonna go straight to almost the very top because. Whew, It's the song starts and then it literally like doesn't even after the solo it keeps going. It's like the torture is not quite over yet because you feel like either your life's flashing before your eyes or you're having 40,000 volts pressed through your body, and I think I chipped a tooth. I swear I chipped a tooth. But it's oh my god. The only way I can feel is that it's I think it can best be summarized in which line is it? I know it's here somewhere. It's like someone's controlling me. Flash before. Okay, 1 second. I'm getting into. There's my fingers grip with fear. What am I doing here? My fingers grip with fear, because that is it's one of the worst feelings you could like almost experience. Not only the knowledge you're going to die, but the knowledge that the way you're going to die is so painful, and there's no victory in the face of this. It always plays on the mind of the guy that's singing about like, what terrible thing did he do to deserve the death penalty, let alone by electric chair? I mean, I remember once when I was in London back in 2009, I had to go on one of those like amusement park electric chairs. I must be honest, I'm not entirely sure if I could have lasted like another second, because I remember just gripping it, and then when it was over, I literally like sprang out of the chair. But then, of course, the method in which they do it, you strap people in place. Then, like, sometimes they put cotton buds over your eyes so that when the blood starts coming out of your eyes, it's like it's sort of mopped up and all that. I mean, oh god, I mean, I've never really been too bad about the idea of being being struck by lightning, but balloons just keep sticking to me, so that's like not really big an issue. But this is just, and the song's accidentally about a man being found guilty, okay, of a crime he didn't commit. Okay, that I suppose that kind of makes sense. But more importantly, this song is just an absolute ride. The first thing that comes to my mind when I think of some of the greatest Metallica songs that they've ever done, it's very complicated to say, because it's the experience of the whole thing. It's about what are they trying to convey? What are they trying to say? What are they trying to make us do? And whether they want to send us on a journey, a very brutal journey when all things considered, I mean, even before we knew what even the NWA, which wouldn't come onto the scene for like another 4 years, you'd be hard pressed to find like any real song that would even touch stuff like this. Which, again, 40 years later, there are reasons why we quote this song, why we constantly listen to this like day in day out, because it's a cult classic among metalheads, and it's a cult classic among Metallica fans, because you cannot deny this is almost approaching Slayer territory, if you ask me, because of how extreme the sequence of the guy being electrocuted to death. And it's even almost written in many ways like a Slayer song, where there's nothing really to reflect upon apart from what's happening, what's going on. And the feeling is just it's written there. If they actually went out of their way to describe what it'd be like to ride the lightning outside of Flash Before My Eyes, Now It's Time to Die, Burning in My Brain, I Can Feel the Flame. If they went any further in describing it, then it might hamper this song a little. But that's about as much as you need to say. Burning in my brain, I can feel the flame. I think that's like harrowing, the idea of your brain being set on fire. Oh, Jesus. The brutality, the violence, the shock, the ride. I honestly, maybe I would have to reconsider my ideas for like putting Disposable Heroes and Justice for All and Ride the Lightning, because to be honest, I almost forget how good this song is. I honestly do. But we'll keep this baby rolling, shall we? So, I hope all of you guys have enjoyed. I'm nearly out of breath as well, dear me. I hope you guys have enjoyed Ride the Lightning by Metallica. I hope you love it about as much as I do. I mean, I got the friggin' jacket to prove it. This old piece of cloth, well, leather, but you get the idea. Please make sure to leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys thought of Ride the Lightning for yourselves. And I cannot wait to see all of you guys again in the next video throughout this album Assault, through Ride the Lightning, and to keep tuned for the rest of RageCon 3. Take care, and bye-bye for now.